Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we have this position. It is white to play and win, and black pawns are going downward in this direction. So white pawn is going forward in this direction, and though it's white to play and win, white must find a way to win this game before black gets a queen and gets in a good position. So it's only one move, and you have to find that only winning move, otherwise it would be just a losing. So as always guys, pause the video and guess the move. Best of luck. Okay, so we have a knight and a bishop, but the problem is this pawn, the pawn on h2, and black is about to get a queen. So we have to do something, but if you had a chance to see that the bishop is not a light square bishop and can't defend the promotion square, and the knight is just too far away from the pawn, right? And this looks hopeless. So if you try to just make a move like this to attack the pawn, it doesn't work because black would just simply promote a queen, and that is not the correct move. The other move you may probably play is bishop to c3 check. So now this way black would just escape, and this is once again not going to make you the winner, because you can't just give a check like this, but you can't get any closer with the pawn, and black would just promote on the next move. You don't have any ways to win the game, you are losing. So that is the problem, and all of these are not the solution. So for a general advice, as a pro tip, when you come up in a position like this, the thing you need to see first is of course to stop the pawn. But if you can't stop the pawn, you have to see other things, right? For example, in this position, the enemy king is not in a good position. Currently, the enemy king has only two moves to play to, right? Two legal moves. So you have to just simply put a mating net, right? A net. So you prevent all skipping squares, and finally give a check and deliver a checkmate. So that way, that is the effective way. And you start playing, but you start by playing knight to e6, and that ended the first move. So here's what is going on. First, in the first position of the puzzle, the king can go to c5 and a5, but now because we play knight to e6, the king can't play to c5 anymore. And not only that, this would be checkmate. Previously we have played this move, then the king had escaped this way, but now the king can't escape that way because of the knight, right? So that is the idea. And now black can't actually promote, right? Because this is going to be simply checkmate, and black has to keep this in mind. And the black king in this position can only escape with this move by playing king to a5. That is obviously the move. So what do you play in this position? So again, you just bring the idea that I just discussed earlier. So you can't actually reach this pawn. The knight is too far, way too far for this pawn, and you don't have the right color bishop. So you just continue with your plan. We have some candidate moves, like the move knight to c7, but I'm going to show you the correct move. The correct move is bishop to d8. So we are continuing with our idea the idea of checkmating, right? So now in this position, the king has only two moves to play to. If the king moves to a6, knight to c7 is simply checkmate. The king can't, not knight knight to c7, but knight to c5. I just made a mistake. I just block the diagonal. So here the king can't step into the diagonal, and that would be just checkmate, right? So that way we are going to win the game. This means the king has to move to b4, to the position where the king was in the first place. So here we prevent the king, and it looks like we have just reduced the king mobility by 1 square. Now the king wouldn't have any squares to escape, right? All of these are covered, and the king is just immobile, and now the king can't move. So it's our turn, and we have to move again. So what do you think the best move? Okay, so I just this move, the follow-up move, is kind of difficult, and it combines the two ideas that I mentioned earlier in the beginning. So the first thing is the knight is too far. Obviously it can't reach the pawn, but we have to somehow create some kinds of a mating net to make black respond, saving the king. So we just combined these ideas and play knight to f4, and that is the correct move. So what is going on? We are getting closer to the pawn, as well as we are threatening checkmate on d3, and that is the only winning move. So from this point on, I mean those moves that we played are the only moves, right? All of them are only moves, and this one as well is the only move. So the purpose is two. The first is to just get closer to the pawn, and the second is to threaten checkmate. So if black decided to make a queen, this is once again a checkmate. So black has to deal with that, and the only way to escape is to play king to c5. Now the king has already escaped, right? There is no checkmate patterns or mating nets necessarily, because the king has got to the center, and that is going to be very good for the enemy king, because it would have a lot of square to move around, right? So that is the idea, and that is what blacks want. But we get close enough to this pawn and there is a single move to just win the game. So what do you think? We have already close to the pawn, but what should we do to get even closer to the pawn in a way, in effective way? So actually we can't play a move like this, right? Or like any knight move, and then to just place the knight on the square that defend the promotion square, but that would be too slow. So what do we do in this position? Well, the idea of knight to d3 is best. So we are going to put the knight on f2 that aims the promotion square. But now since it's a check, the king wouldn't have, I mean black wouldn't have time to make a queen, and wasting a move, moving the king, we simply move to the f5 to just occupy the square of promotion. So in this position, the king can get closer to the knight, attacking the knight, but this leads to fork, so the king wouldn't do that, and the king has to move like this, but that is too slow, right? That is just too slow, and we can win the pawn like this. We have two minor pieces along with a pawn, and this is definitely winning. So this is the solution of the puzzle. For a recap, first we are going to play knight to knight to e6. So the idea is we take away the square c5. So bishop to c3 is simply checkmate. So the king has to do something in this position. So the king must retreat to a5. And then we play bishop to d8. And now the king can play to a6, but knight to c5 is simply checkmate. So the king must go back to b4. So what do? We get closer with the knight seeing the d3 square, which would be just checkmate if black didn't careful, right? So black in this position can't promote here, otherwise knight to d3 is checkmate. So when black gets escape, we simply give a check, and on the next move, it doesn't matter what black plays, we place the knight on f2, right? Protecting the promotion square, and it doesn't matter what black plays in this position. We do have a pawn as well. We can win this game. So this is the whole thing. Thank you for watching up to this point. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.